any other wildlings. You know,
No.
name another wildling. We know Tormund, and
I don't know,
I'm
I
sure.
guess maybe it'd be cool to have him like just command like a couple people every now and then, be like, like grunt at them in wildling tongue or something. Just so you know, there's a couple other motherfuckers around.
Just follow the goat's milk.
I'm sure all Tormund is worried about is Brienne. He's like, man, I gotta knock a few of these zombies down so I can get back to that big woman.
You know he's gonna say that. That's what
The
kept
whole
me
time.
alive.
That big woman. I was thinking about her.
That's a hell of a
The
triangle.
whole time I'm watching this, I'm like, that's terrible.
You got Brienne, Tormund, and Jaime Lannister. That's a hell of a triangle right there.
I'd like not to think about that.
Yeah, if we could. Let me go pull up that celebrity naked scene with Melisandre coming out the water real quick to wipe that out of my system.
Hopefully that's never on my Pornhub. But the whole time I'm watching this, I'm like, how are they surviving? Because it looks like they're overwhelmed with numbers. I'm like, how are they surviving? But
Yeah, this
Jaime
shit was
is actually
impossible.
shooting a high percentage with his Jaime is shooting a high percentage with his left hand now. I'm glad, he's moved over to his left hand. And of course, your boy Sam is being used like a sidewalk, and he cries for Ed of the Night's Watch. I guess Sam's whole philosophy is maybe if I lay down and pretend I'm dead, I won't get stabbed.
Hey,
I don't know.
work for Davos.
Davos ain't out on the field at all.
Yeah,
Davos is in the captain.
What did he say a couple weeks ago? You know how I learned to survive? Stay out of the way. Whatever it was he said like last week when he was serving up the soup to people. He did exactly that.
Davos is looking
he is not on the field.
Davos is in the cut watching Arya like, damn, that little girl got skills.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, my boy Ed saved Sam because Sam's out there crying, but Ed dies.
Yeah.
Saving Sam.
Yep.
That was messed up. And then Sam runs away like DJ Pooh in Friday. That was terrible. my man Varys is in the crypts, and he's more worried than an actress at a Harvey Weinstein party. He looks more scared than the kids.
Yeah.
And of course, Tyrion brought a couple boxes of wine to the crypts just in case. He get a little drunk. You saw Tyrion bring his 2 things of wine down there.
Mm-hmm.
Tyrion keeps it real. And I'm wondering, did the FAA clear these flight conditions? I mean, do dragon wings ice up? Because I can't see them letting them fly in these conditions. I mean, this is crazy.
Well, apparently under Trump's regime, there's no regulations under a Trump regime. Yeah, he lets it all go.
No FAA regulations.
Nah.
And all you hear is retreat, retreat. Everybody's retreating except the Unsullied. I was impressed with the Unsullied in here. Their discipline was very impressive.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad, man. I want the Unsullied on my side if I'm in a fight. But as we said before, this episode is so dark, every police officer in the U.S. feared for their life. I mean, I'm tripping. It was dark.
Yeah, it was. Very.
Arya decides to save the Hound with a fire arrow, and she looks at him like, I got you.
You know she got to look out for her stepdaddy.
Yeah, she got to look out for her stepdaddy. Light the trench! Shout out to my man, Young Obama. But Danny is lost somewhere over Canada. She can't see the signal at all. She can't see the signal. She's just flying around. Who knows? But Lady Lighter Fluid is there for the rescue.
Huh.
But she can't remember the lyrics because her Spotify is buffering. She's trying to remember the lyrics, but it's pausing on her. But eventually she gets it lit up. And you know who doesn't like that? The Hound. He sees that fire and he taps out like Conor McGregor. Fuck this.
Yeah, he went full bitch just like in the Battle of the Bastards. No, Battle at the Blackwater.
Yeah,
Battle of the Blackwater.
When he sees that fire, he is not dealing with it. Meanwhile, down in the crypts, Tyrion is pissed off. He wants to go up top, trying to tell everybody he won the Blackwater. But Varys says, yeah, now you're the Phantom of the Opera. Look at your face. Shut up. Oof. Even Sansa tells him, you can't do it up there. You're too little.
Sit your little ass down.
Yeah. And, I know Tyrion's been on that wine. He's down there drinking that Boone's Farm. So he's trying to see if the consummation of marriage is still possible to Sansa a little bit. He's trying to get his flirt on. Hey, she's like, oh, you're the best of them. He's like, you didn't see this pipe yet, though.
Hey, who else was your
It'll never work.
Because of her devotion.
Oh, well, she wasn't really married.
She
wasn't married to Joffrey, but
she was married
kind of with Joffrey.
Joffrey and Bolton. That was it. Okay.
And she was
Ramsay. Yeah.
She was married to Ramsay, and then she was kind of like the common law wife. She was the common law wife to Joffrey and to
and then Loras too.
And Baelish.
That was it. Yeah, him. Damn. Okay.
Yeah,
I knew there was it. Okay. Yeah, she had a few.
Yeah, I didn't think about Littlefinger. I forgot about Littlefinger.
Yeah, they weren't actually married, but they was kind of she was like de facto side piece in training.
Yeah, Littlefinger wanted that.
Oh yeah, he
now,
wanted it.
Now, of course, Sansa says it wouldn't work. Yeah, he wanted it. Littlefinger. I mean, goddamn, not Littlefinger. Sansa tells Tyrion it wouldn't work because of your little divided loyalties to the Dragon Queen. And Missandei does not like that.
She
shit.
got all in her feelings. She got all in her feelings. That was like not even necessary.
Oh, look, she's like, you talking about my bitch? You talking about my girl Dany? Y'all would all be in Michael Jackson's Thriller video without the Dragon Queen. Shut the that's gonna come back. That's gonna come back. There's already a little tension between Sansa and Arya. Talking shit in the crypts like that. She's gonna tell Dany that's not gonna bode well.
I don't know. I feel like that was much ado about nothing. There was a little comment. It wasn't a shady comment really. It has a little bit of shade, but it was also a little bit. It was also very truthful. I mean, the fact is, she probably would have a problem with it. I mean, let's face it.
It's gonna come back. Trust me,
exactly.
Sandra's gonna tell her.
There's some seeds being planted because, like I said, we still got like 3 more to go. Still got a story to go, so you got to plant some seeds.
Like I said, that was petty.
Your boy Bran, he's over there in the Godswood going weekend at Bernie's, and Theon is like, "What the fuck? What are you doing?" He's like, "I gotta go now." Theon's like, "I'm not pushing you nowhere."
In the snow.
But those eyes roll back, and I'm starting to realize that Bran is a GoPro Black enthusiast. He's got that 4K enabled, so he can get a clear view of the Night King when he puts his GoPro out there. And this is the first time we see the Night King. He's sitting on his dragon chilling, and he must have like a walkie-talkie or something because he gives some orders to the zombies to create a land bridge over the fire.
That was dope.
Yeah, it was he was just kind of sitting there. He gave his little commands.
Going back to Bran real quick. Now, when he went in and became like the crow or whatever he's doing flying around, now was that the intention that was to be a satellite to draw the Night King in closer, right?
I think he was just going to find out where he was, to locate him.
You want to hear something crazy? I think Bran is controlling the Night King. I think that was telling Night King what to do.
You think Bran's controlling the Night King?
Bran was a little shady, man. Watch him again. He seems shady. I think it's that's just my. I watched it again, and it does. He seems too calm.
He's calm because he's the Raven.
I don't know.
And he knows that.
I mean, that's just my. That's my tinfoil theory.
My tinfoil theory is that someone else is controlling the Bran, not the three-eyed Raven. Like, someone else is pulling the strings on all of this stuff, and they're controlling Bran. And then someone might have to get rid of Bran to stop whatever's controlling him.
Oh, God.
Because what is the three-eyed Raven? It ain't just the guy. It's got to be, like, the body's a vessel of something bigger. So who's to say that something bigger has good intention? So we'll see how that plays out.
That's a crazy assumption, but I can see that.
Nah.
Of course, Viserion dive bombs Dany and Jon, and they're like, "Oh, you forgot? I got a dragon too, bitch." Zombies are climbing the walls while my man Barrack is playing whack-a-mole on skeletons. He's getting loose like I used to at Chuck E. Cheese. He's banging people down the wall. Jaime looks like he should die because he gets overrun by about 1,000 goddamn zombies, but Brienne rescues, because she wants that real bad, and I'm sure Tormund was pissed somewhere. And Sam needs saving again. I mean, I'm thinking at this point, Sansa may have fought better against the army of the dead than Sam. Sam is out there pointless. He needs to just go he needs to go where Davos.
Yeah, that would have been a better move. Yeah.
Yeah, Sam did not have a good day. He did not.
But at the same time, who's gonna be all super big and brave? There's a lot of people talking a lot of shit. Like about, Sam's a pussy, Sam's running away. Some other podcast I was on said Sam was like the guy in Saving Private Ryan, Upham or whatever, when he ran off and then the German went and killed the dude, whatever. Like, come on, man. He's a chicken. He's never been a battle dude. You know what I'm saying? So, it was within his character.
Well, Sam was talking like how tough he was a couple days ago. I killed a White Walker.
Yeah, it's talking shit with your boys.
I stole a book from the library. I'm ready for this shit.
That was the beauty of that line. He's like, I did this, and he's like, yeah, you killed one. And then he's like, I stole a book, and it's just like it just was declining the more he was talking. You know what I'm saying? He's tried the tough talk, it didn't work, and now it's like it played out.
The Hound is still shook. Fire got him in the fetal position. But my girl Arya is out there putting up game numbers like Giannis Antetokounmpo. You know, she's out there swinging. You know, she's in playoff mode. You know, she's in playoff mode. You get the pointy end. You get the pointy end. You get the pointy end. She's out there water dancing on fools.
Yeah, with her special
Dino's
Genji
favorite.
weapon.
Yeah, she's spinning around, knocking everybody out. But Dino's favorite, Giants come in knocking down more walls than Ramsey Bolton in Winterfell again. The Giants just don't give a fuck about the walls at Winterfell. They just blow through it like it ain't shit.
I feel like that was 1-1.
Like, didn't John? No. Do you think that was 1-1?
I mean,
no, they burned 1-1. That's what they burned him after they killed him at the Battle of the Bastards.
Yeah, they did.
I don't know, because I felt like he was when he got turned by the guy.
No,
when did he get turned? 1-1 died with
Ramsey
Bolton shot him in the head.
Okay.
He was never. Yeah, he never was north of the wall when that shit happened.
That's true. It was. Yeah.
Okay. But either way, it was still nice to see a giant come through like with the Battle of the Bastards. It was nice to see another giant do the same thing.
The giant throws Lady Mormont to the side like I do my covers in the morning, and she should have died. That should have been it.
Baby bear.
The pimp slap. Yeah, the Lady Bear, I don't know how she survived that. The Hound is still bitched out. He's like, we can't beat death. Fuck this. I'm out of here. And Barrick's like, tell her that. And Arya's out there, you know, fighting hard. So I think that kind of made the Hound say, now I'm going to have to get back in the game pretty soon.
And actually, that was kind of dope. She can't let my...
Go ahead. I can't let my daughter show me up, you know, at the battle, you know.
In front of company.
In front of company, exactly.
But it was dope how Arya, she was coming down the roof, and then she dove into the window. That was I like that. That was cool.
Yeah, Arya was on some superhero shit this whole episode. Did you see the giant grab Lady Mormont? When he grabbed her, he rattled her bones. Sounded like, you know, a hand of dice at the crap table. It was like,
I feel like
that's why they call them bones.
Arya's gonna use the footage of this battle for her audition tape for the opening of the Avengers.
Oh, that's stupid. I look like Death Row Records is Lady Mormont and Arya Stark. They out there doing it. Bad Boy during the French Montana era, that's the Hound and Sam. I mean, it's just kind of soft, man. But there was a beautiful moment of peace and love when John and Danny were above the clouds, just flying with a little moon. You know, I said, oh, that's nice, man. It's nice. They could just stay up there and not go back down to the battle. It was pretty, man. I started to hold my girl's hand. I felt something, but, you know, down below shit was going on.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Viserion with that blue fire, he goes straight gorilla. And did you notice that Viserion never attacked Rhaegal? He only went for Drogon because, like, Viserys didn't like Khal Drogo anyway. So, and Drogo killed. I watched it twice. I was watching it one time to see Viserion go for Rhaegal. He never attacked Rhaegal. He always attacked Drogon. So he goes straight for him. But meanwhile, Arya's jumping through windows, and somehow she found a library to hide in that Sam wasn't in. What the fuck was that about? That should have been where Sam was. You know?
But
of course,
she
Barrick and the Hound are looking for her.
Mm-hmm.
She runs into everybody, but she runs into Barrick and the Hound. And my man Barrick does his best Hodor impression, but he does it in a Christian way, on a cross, to save Arya and the Hound. And he takes more shots than lives he came back from. He stood there. Did you notice that? They kind of tried to throw a little Christian piece in there with him with his arms flayed out. I said, you know, Easter was last week. We didn't need to see that shit. You know, I understand. And the Red Witch comes with the halftime speech. I mean, you know, she did the pregame. Mm-hmm. Now she's coming with the halftime speech. She's telling him, hey, Barrick served his purpose. Then she hits him with these bars. Brown eyes, green eyes, blue eyes. What do we say to Sally Mae? Bitch, not today. Well, actually said, what do we say to the god of death? But I say to Sally Mae. So, and did you notice, like, Arya just dipped off after she said that?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm telling you, if you got a game, man, you need Melisandre at your game, man. She gets your team right.
I would say Melisandre really brought it. This with the exception of raising Jon from the dead, this was like by far she was way more useful this episode than like
everything.
all the years of the show combined.
Yeah. And she made a demon shoot out her pussy, and this is more impressive than that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely. But you know, everybody brought it.
You think? You think this is more impressive than the shadow baby, than the shadow birth?
Well, I mean,
it was more useful.
Who wants death pussy? You know, that's a bad image.
Man, she went full term in like a week, man. I was like, That was impressive, man. It usually takes like 8 to 9 months.
Yeah.
The Lord of Light giveth, and the Lord of Light taketh away.